Welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Boilermakers offense will take the first swing of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Delaware's offense will get the ball for the first time. Off play action on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Gets the back moving. The snap sets up the throw. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They give it to him again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. The back that time hit the hole and show out his speed.
The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Try to barge their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Direct snap. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Thorne. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Purdue! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but They're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He's got the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Find space on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll run the option. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He breaks a tackle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it.
Hauls it in.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Hunt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Going right to work up top. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Rides the back and leaves it. Makes one man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Coming out with it, it's Thorne. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Brings up second down.
He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bust through behind his pad. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to run it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Catch in the middle, it's Rivera. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll give it to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Makes the catch. It's Rivera. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
On the play. First down, Purdue.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Headed to the end zone. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete in the middle.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of...
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The official says no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Delaware! And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off play action on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's good enough for
They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Delaware. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads it left. Found the spot in the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position.
Turnover on downs.
Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going.
Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2.
Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. Fires left. And incomplete on the deep ball. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They want that clock to run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll toss it. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. He'll ride his man on the option. Gives it on the option. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.